so this is like an amazing story though, how talent's everywhere.
We are here with Tyler Robertson, the founder of Diesel Laptops. We're in Columbia, South Carolina at SoCo, which is an amazing space for entrepreneurs that are doing startups. But you were the furthest thing from a startup. How long have you guys been in business, and how big is Diesel Laptops now?
Yeah, a little over 7 years, about 220-ish employees, and we'll do a little north of about 70 to 75 million a year in revenue this year. And it's been a crazy journey for my garage. Yeah.
It's unbelievable. I mean, you start out in your garage, and you tell me the story about your first employee. Like, give us paint the picture of your garage and what it looks like.
Yeah, and literally, like, my garage had warehousing shelves in there and everything, right? And when you're the only person, you're taking the sales calls, you're doing the order processing, you're building the products and packaging them up and bringing them to the UPS store. And every day it's getting more and more and more. And I'm like, man, I just need some help. So by myself, I don't know how to hire anyone. I don't have an HR department. I don't know how to do a job description. So I'm talking to my wife about it, and she goes to we live in a neighborhood. She goes to the neighborhood book club, and she's there talking about it. People are, how are things going? And one of the other moms speaks up and goes, oh, well, my little Riley, he's just done with high school. He's trying to figure life out. And Riley's working at a pizza shop, and he's making pizzas. He's making subs. I'm like, you know what? I need someone part-time at least to start. Just come over here and just start boxing up and packaging up things for me. So I give him a hard time because he still didn't show up on time, and he was like literally 6 houses down, like for months. Never showed up.
No commute whatsoever.
No commute.
Couldn't be on time.
I'm like, literally walk out of bed and just walk down the street. It'll be fine.
Yeah, and it's in your garage. He doesn't even need to prep for this.
Exactly. Yeah. So he
can wear flip-flops. They just come down the road.
Yeah, so this is like an amazing story though, how talent's everywhere. Yeah. So Riley's in the warehouse, in my garage. I'm in the dining room table. He's having to come back and forth and get orders and print stuff. And he's hearing me talk to customers all day long. And I'm doing sales, I'm doing tech support. And one day he goes, Tyler, let me take one of the sales calls. I'm like, what do you know about sales, or what do you know about the product? He goes, well, nothing, but I've been hearing you talk for months. Like, I think I can handle it.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, man, like, you get the next one.
Yeah,
so,
I'll just make some sales calls.
Yeah, we didn't have so my cell phone rings, which is the only company phone, and I'm like, hand it to him, like, here you go, man. And lo and behold, he like closes the deal, gets the credit card, sells the guy, answers all the questions. And I'm like, how did you, like, what happened here? And he's like, I've just been hearing you. Like, I've started thinking to myself, this can't be that difficult, so let me try. And I can tell people today, so, I mean, he was 18, 19 when that happened. So he's, 25, 26 now. And he's our director of operations.
Wow.
He's got plenty of people reporting to him.
Yeah.
Smart, very smart kid. He's figuring out everything. Like, now he's involved in Six Sigma. He's involved in process training. He's in project management, leadership. Totally. Like, he's learning all these things. And I'm like, man, I wish I knew those things at your age. Like, you can look at someone like that and go, man, that person is going to, whether it's with me or on his own or somewhere else, like, that person's going to succeed at life.
Absolutely, 100%. And what I love about that story is you gave him that opportunity, but also as entrepreneurs, I just love that all entrepreneurs, they start where they're at, right? Yeah. Like, you had a garage, you started offering a product. You needed a person, you were willing to accept that might be the right person. And in this particular case, you've given somebody the opportunity to really rise and become really big. Now you guys are a big organization. He's in a really good spot.
Yeah, and it's really amazing. Like, we have so many good stories. There's another employee. He was working at a quasi-competitor in the warehouse, got fired, and he approached us. He doesn't live here. He lives up in North Carolina. And he's like, hey, I think I can sell these things. I worked at a company that did a similar thing. I'm like, yeah, come on over. And of course, that company decided to file a non-compete against him, right? Even though he was in the warehouse. He wasn't selling. He wasn't doing anything.
Whole another day, the non-competes.
So he comes over. And I can tell people now, like, he literally sells hundreds and hundreds of thousands. Actually, he's over $1 million a year in revenue he's getting for the company. But again, it was a person that was in the warehouse. He had begged for a sales job with that company. Yeah. They wouldn't give it to him.
Right.
And he comes with us, and he's totally winning and succeeding and enjoying life and thankful for the opportunity. So to me, one of the great things of being an entrepreneur is being able to see stories like that and see people take an opportunity and do something amazing with it.
I completely agree. Giving people that opportunity, and also as you grow, I mean, those were sale calls you were making. And now because you were able to replicate yourself, you can go focus on other stuff. So it's so cool when that comes together, and I appreciate you sharing it with us. Thanks so much, Tyler. We can't do Entrepreneur Studio without our sponsors. Please support them because they're supporting entrepreneurship.